Yeah, my guys, good evening. Welcome to Forex&CryptoLife. I think everything has been running smoothly. We're working a couple of things, and we've been going, through the internet, trying to bring to you a couple of good investments ongoing on the BNB chain. I think we all know about the BNB chain and how it's doing so far. People are building a lot of decentralized apps on it, and then people are building a lot of decentralized mining chains on it. And today I want you to look at a couple of one of them I've recently come into contact with, which is the Farm Autominer. When you visit the Moonark.app miners website, this is the website where miners are being enlisted, and then you can go through to find which miner is doing well or not. Today I want to look at the one which is buzzing recently. The Farm Autominer is paying 15% daily, and the debt fee is around 1%, and I think it's good. The reason why I'm also looking at this as good is that it's fully automatic. You have it's automatic compound, automatic payment, so no whale can come in and then just take out the whole TVL and bring the whole team into shambles. Nobody's gonna lose money in this if you invest, because everything is being automated, and you can go through the system and get your money within some few weeks. When you look at this, he says that this is the original contract. It's not audited. It is a fully automatic miner. You just have to invest and wait for payment. Taxes could be changed up to 15% rate can be changed anywhere about 15%. Any cell cannot drain more than 2% of the TVL. This makes it more stable, because in other miners you visit and the TVL can be drained, especially when you don't have the anti-whale system in check. The whales come in, and what they think about is withdrawing their money, and they don't care what happens to the miner. So we can visit this and probably look at what it entails in there. So this is the white paper, and the white paper speaks a lot about the whole Farm Autominer and what it entails, or what it means to you to invest in it. So when you look at the the white paper, it speaks about a lot of things. So what is the Farm Autominer? I'm gonna take you through this one, so that you can really understand what we're talking about here, and then be able to make decisions on it. This is not an investment advice. Like I always say, you have to also do your own research. You have to do your due diligence, and then if you think that you are okay, you can go ahead and invest. It's your decision to make, and you have to do your due diligence, like we always say. And when you invest into this kind of investment, you have to you have to invest as an amount you can afford to lose, so that when anything happens to the system, it doesn't drain your pocket as well, because nobody knows. Even the people on Wall Street don't know when the stock's gonna fall or rise, or it's mainly driven by the market. But I think this one is more stabilized, and I'm gonna take you through. As we go through, you'll be able to understand what I mean. So the Farm Autominer is a log BNB staking pool, also referred as the miner. Investors are able to make returns on their investment up to 15% daily. Daily percentage depends on various factors, such as selling habit, the time of the day you sell or high, the TVL pool, the amount of milkers you have high, and the price of BNB. So when you invest, what it basically means that the amount of BNB you put into to buy, you buy milkers, and the milkers are the ones milking for you. So they milk the BNB for you, and this system automatically compounds for you, or reinvest for you. So it reinvests for you for 7 days, and between 7 to 14 days you get pay in 1 day of them, and it's fully automatic. You don't have to do anything, you just have to invest, and you relax. So how does it work? To start any 15% daily rewards, you must first hire milkers through the DApp on our website. Then those milkers will start minting milk that you can either sell or use to hire milkers. Alright, so let's look at this. So what is the price of milk? Milk does not have a set price. Lower TVL means more milk per BNB. Higher TVL means less milk per BNB. It's straightforward, simple, and short. Why is it called auto miner? Because all functions as sell and rehi will be fully automated. It's automatic, right? Good. Auto sell and rehi. You cannot decide when to sell or rehi your milk. It's done automatically by the miner. There's a custom algorithm that takes into account how much BNB people have invested every day and how much BNB has left the TVL because of the auto sales. If there are new investors, the miner will sell more frequently. If we spend some time with that new investor, the algorithm will take more days to sell. Also, not all sales are performed at the same time. That will hurt that will hurt the TVL. The algorithm will sell slowly each day to avoid TVL damage. So this stabilizes the system. In other miners, every investor can come in and sell at any time, and that will really drain the TVL and kind of dump it, and it really disrupt the system, especially for those who come in late. So what is the start? You have a 5% buy time. When you want to invest some BNB into the system, you pay 5% tax, and when you sell, pay 5% tax on the amount you have profit you have gotten from the miner. Is there any minimum deposit? No. You can as much as you can afford, like as much as you have. There's no minimum deposit and minimum withdrawal. You can withdraw anytime, whatever. Max element. To avoid big investors from dumping too much of the TVL, there will be a max element program into the algorithm, which will be around 1% of the TVL. The amount that can't be sold will be used on the miners rehi. You get the point? All right, so let's look at ROI boost, the return on investment boost event. There are three main types of event that boost the TVL. That boosts the amount of milkers you receive after hiring. One-time event, begin on each setting day and last for a defined amount of days. Example, we've defined an opening event with 25 extra milkers for the first 7 days, right? And the second one is periodic events. Begin on a certain day, last for a defined amount of days, and after a period, we repeat. We could define a weekend periodic event. Only on weekends you receive 30% extra milkers. Currently, as I speak to you today, Sunday, 24th of July, if you invest today, you get 50% extra milkers on the amount of BNB or the amount you invest into the miner, and I think that's great. So basically, what people do is that to wait till the weekend they invest so they get extra. But if within the week you can invest, fine, it's okay. But most of these events help us to get more milkers on the miner, and the more milkers you have, the more you can get BNB from the miner. TVL event begins after the milk farm TVL reaches a certain amount of BNB and lasts for a defined amount of days. When next maximum is free, the other event begins. Example, 100% boost when you reach 100 BNB on TVL, lasts for 2 days, 200, those kind of things. So those are the ROI event, like we stated, ROI boost event that we stated. Bonus does not accumulate, only biggest boost a percentage will be applied. For example, if you reach a TVL milestone of 200 BNB, 20% boost on weekend, 30% boost, taking into account the examples we said before, only TVL events will be applied. So what is the difference between high and rehi? The reason why I'm going through this white paper is for us to understand what we are investing into it, and you make your own decisions as to what you want to do with your money. But I think this one is really going to help, and a lot of people have taken advantage and they are investing into it, and at least they are getting their capital within some 3 weeks, and I think it's working perfectly for everybody on the mine. So when you hire milkers by paying BNB from the wallet. So first thing is to connect you connect your milk farm autominer to your MetaMask, and you deposit some money, your BNB, into the MetaMask, and you use to hire milkers on the site, on the milk farm site. You use your profit that you have gained from holding and compounding to hire milk. Rehiring is always automatic. So if you want to increase your compound, you just have to deposit more. So when you deposit, the algorithm makes everything automatic for you. There is an emergency withdrawal. People sometimes invest and sometimes they want to take their money out, for 1 or 2 reasons. So when it happens like that, you can become an emergency, take your money out. So, but then you decide you want to get out of the miner at some point and recoup your investment without waiting for the profit to accumulate. You can press the emergency withdraw button. You will get 75% of the amount you still did not recover. You understand? So I think it's self-explanatory. For example, if you invested 5 BNB on the miner and you recovered 1 BNB, you can use the emergency withdraw button and you get 75% of 4 BNB. That is, you've already recovered 1 BNB from the miner, so you get 3 BNB. It means you've lost 1 BNB. I think it's better than losing everything. If in the case of an emergency, you don't want to continue with the contract. Yeah. So once you use emergency withdrawal, your milkers are bent. You won't get any loss anymore. Use it only if you want to get out of the project. So be careful with this button. So if you are not ready to get out of the project, you don't go and click on emergency withdrawal. It will give you 75 of the amount you have not received and you are out. Until if you want to come back, then you can come back and deposit again. Alright, so in conclusion, the miner is fully automatic. The investor can literally just invest and walk away and do nothing else. But if the investor really wants to maximize profit, you can spread the word to other friends or get an investor on the board to increase the TVL, which will allow the miner to dish out profit to investor more often. As long as investors trade responsibly and share their referral links, then everyone can win and earn a passive income for a long time. Also remember, you invest at your own risk. This is a DeFi cryptocurrency. It's high risk but also high reward. Like I've said in the beginning, the creators and developers won't be held responsible for the losses, but of course, we'll do our best to make sure that everyone gains and there are no losses. So basically, this is what the Milk Farm Autominer is doing. I think it's pretty great. There is their Telegram group, their Twitter group. You can Twitter platform you can follow. But there's their Telegram group, and this is the white paper we have taken you through. So when you visit their website, this is it. You understand? So you can always get here. So there's the white paper. I can go back. So we'll go back again. So we come to the miner. Yeah. So this is it. So because you can see, I have about 461,000 milkers. The rewards dropping every second, and the thing is fully automatic. And at the set date. So this is the estimated net sell. So between 31st July or August 8th, there's an automatic sell for me. Depending on the TVL, it's going to come in straight into my wallet address as it has been connected here. So the emergency withdrawal is say if you want to hire more milkers, you deposit and hire more milkers. The boost 50% bonus on weekends is happening right now, and you can join to enjoy. So basically, this is what it's doing. I think it's pretty great, and we can all learn more about this and get on board. I think there is more knowledge out there, and then we can all take advantage and learn more and be able to get some passive income from what we're trying to do. I will recommend that you like this channel. For me, there will be more updates on a couple of DeFi apps and blockchain, BSC chain miners ongoing currently, and I'll be able to show you a couple of them, and we'll do well. Thank you.